Yo, what's going on? All my homies, dudes, and dudettes. It's your boy Will back again, and I'm ready to run through all of my wares, all things I wore all week, last week. So, starting out on Sunday. Oh, also this week I did jump into some fragrances that I've gotten, but I haven't had a chance to wear the full wear of them for on skin and actually feel how they are. I just put them on test strips and then went along about my day and wore other fragrances. So I'm starting out with this one on Sunday. This is by Dua, and this is Dragon of Dark. And this one is a clone of Byron's Parfums Dark Dragon. And oh my goodness, this is a really good fragrance. I wore this on Sunday, and it's a long lasting fragrance. And I actually got one of those compliments that they were really good. I got a couple of compliments. And one compliment was asked what I had on because it smelled very expensive. And I was like, oh yeah. And I told him what it was, but obviously it's a clone of a very expensive fragrance. But that is Byron's Parfum. Not Byron's Parfum. This is a clone of Byron's Parfums Black Dragon, but this is Dragon of Dark by Dua. It really smells really good. I haven't smelled the Byron's Parfum fragrance, but it is what it is. And then on Monday, and it was cool that day too on Sunday. That's probably one of the reasons it worked out pretty good. But needless to say, on Monday, it was a little bit warmer. So I wore this fragrance here, and this is Greenwich Village. This is also by Dua. I just got a little Dua haul not too long ago. And this one is a clone of either Purple Label or what's the other one? The other one by Bond Number 9. Letterman, tell him. All right, so yeah, and it's a nice fresh fragrance, but to me, it doesn't smell exactly like the Purple Label or the Bond. It smells a little bit heavier. It doesn't smell like an exact clone. It smells more like an impression of it. But yeah, that's what I wore on Monday. Then on Tuesday, I got this little package. I actually got this one. It came in with three other fragrances or two other fragrances. I can't remember. But this one is called Sandalwood, and it is by Blackstone. I don't know why that's not coming in real good. But yeah, and this one is it was a really cheap fragrance. It smells really synthetic, but it has a nice calm wood to it. It maybe not sandalwood. It smells like sandalwood, but something else mixed with it, maybe like a cedar wood or something like that. But it has a little bit of spiciness to it. So that's what I wore on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, it was warm again. So I grabbed this one, another one of the Duas. Now I've had this one for a while, but this is Essence of Royalty, and it's a clone of Habden by Parfum de Mali. And I've had this for a while, and I think I have worn it before, but couldn't remember. So that's what I rocked on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? Tuesday, Wednesday. So then on Thursday I grabbed this one. This is another one that came in that little package that I had from Dua, and this one is called Night of Dark. Let's see if I can get that come in. Night of Dark, and this one is a clone of. This is nice. It has a creamy vibe to it. This is a clone of House of Siage, the Batman, and it has a dark vibe to it, but it's kind of a creamy kind of vibe to it. Almost kind of gives off a smell of a vibe of like a marshmallow or something like that. But that's what I wore on Thursday. And then on Friday, I actually did a ride along with this one. So go check that ride along out. It gives you a little bit of peek into some of the other things I'm into in my world. But this one is Vintage Radio, and this is by Lattafa. This bottle is so cool. This is raised up a little bit if you can see. But this one is and this is another one that I've worn before, but I just wanted to wear it on Friday. And this one is such a long-lasting fragrance and it smells so good. But it's a clone of Paragon by Initio Parfums. And this fragrance, oh my goodness. Check out that ride along. See how long this fragrance really lasts. It lasted a long time on my skin, but it even lasted probably twice as long on my clothes. Whew. Really good fragrance. Then on Saturday, I grabbed this one, and I got this one in a haul not too long ago. And this one is Dunhill's Bronze. And when I got this, I remember spraying it and saying, I think it smelled like something. What I was thinking it smelled like was the Issey Polaris. I think it's Polaris. I actually have it here. Yeah, Issey Polaris. I thought it smelled like this. It has some resemblance to it, but it's not a clone. It's not this. It's like in the same family, but it's more like a cousin instead of like a brother or sister. But yeah, it still smells good. But the thing is, I sprayed this. Doesn't last long. I think it lasted on my skin maybe about 2 hours. And then I sprayed it on clothes, and I think it may have lasted like maybe about 3 or 4 hours. So it's probably a good scent for close encounters, or if you're going to have a date and you guys going to be close together, sitting close together, like maybe a dinner, not sitting across from each other, but sitting next to each other. Or if you're going to be doing something close, like ice skating or I don't know, tubing. Like if you're right next to each other during the event. But it doesn't last long. It probably will give you maybe about, I would say, 2 to 5 hours of wear. After that, you're gonna have to refresh. But that's what I wore on Saturday. Bronze, Desire Bronze by Dunhill. So that's everything that I wore all week last week. I appreciate your time. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me talking about 7 fragrances that I wore all week last week. Until next time, it's your boy Will. Deuces.